Right, have we got a script? You read it? No? No? Okay. So what we're going to talk about. It's episode 4, there's expectation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, lots of expectation.
I'm thinking views might have depleted.
What, since what? Just
Since the first time we opened our mouth.
Let's just go with it. Let's play the theme tune. We don't have a theme tune.
I thought you said we did.
We will have a theme tune. Play it now. Hello everybody. Hi. You just missed Melissa doing a dance to the tomato ketchup song. Is it the tomato? Is that what they call it? They call it the tomato ketchup song. Tomato? Yeah. So you just missed that. It was a joy. It might make the bloopers at the end of the season.
I feel like our whole vlog is a blooper. Like one big blooper. We don't have enough. There's not enough bloopers for us to put in a blooper video because we've just made an entire blooper vlog.
But that's a good point actually. But at least we're real though. Like we don't edit, do we? We don't edit what goes out. It is just us talking. We hope you're okay. We hope you've had a really, really good week. Episode 4 of our vlog, of the Feathers and Florence vlog. What should people do if they want to see more of us on YouTube?
Do you want me to do my dance again?
You can do your dance. You can do whatever you like. What should people do?
Do, 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 do. Ring the bell.
Do, 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 do.
Spray.
Do, 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 do.
Ski.
Are you understanding what you should...
Subscribe. Comment. Like. Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Tell your mum.
Definitely tell your mum. Mums will love this.
I don't think our own mums love it.
No, they don't. Hi, mum. But subscribe if you can.
Yeah.
It would really help us. Wouldn't it? It would.
Oh, our confidence.
Now, we've had another question in from a bride on Instagram. And I think it's a really important question, actually. So the question was, and thank you for sending your question, how far in advance should you start looking for your wedding dress? And what would your answer be? What would our answer be?
I mean, it depends. I mean, looking is a good question, is a good word, because looking, some girls have been looking since they were born.
This is true, actually. That's a really good point.
But actually seriously starting to think about getting your wedding dress kind of on order and decided on, it's never too soon. It's never too soon. If you're thinking, oh, my wedding is 2-3 years away, it doesn't matter. You can start looking. But at the very latest, for a stress-free experience, we say aim for around a year, 12 months before your wedding. The reason being is most designers like an order for your dress to be made around 8 months before your wedding. And the reason being is 8 months gives them a minimum of 6 months to make it, and then they aim to have it delivered to the studio around 2 to 3 months before your wedding so that you can have alterations.
And embellishments, of course. We need to talk about that, don't we?
Any embellishments, or you might want a sleeve if you've not already ordered a sleeve. Anything that you want to kind of alter towards your dress. So the 8-month mark is, well, the 12-month mark is ideal because you've then got 3 months to kind of shop around if you go into more than one shop. And also getting family and friends together. Because it's okay you being ready to go to your appointment, but you've got to round up everybody else and make sure they're available if you're bringing lots of people. I
know if I was shopping for a wedding dress and you wanted all my family there, they're all over the country. And
all of them?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe
we limit it to 4.
But the 4 people who I would want with me are all over, and they're all working, or they've all got their own commitments. So yeah, it takes a bit of planning, doesn't it?
It does. So the 12-month mark is the perfect time really to start getting your head down and trying to find your dress. But if you want to come sooner or earlier than that, you absolutely can. And it's not, but to be honest, we love an early bird.
We do, yeah.
Because then you just can relax. And I feel like the dress does set you up for a lot of your other decisions. So like bridesmaid dresses, even florals, because we've had girls that have bought dresses and it's not what they thought they were going to get. And they had an idea of florals in mind, and then they've come in and gone, my flowers will not match this dress now.
Yeah.
I need to totally swap it out. So,
well, have we not? I'm sure we've had examples of where brides have thought about whether they're getting married at the right venue after they've found their dream dress as well.
yeah, we actually have.
You know, so
luckily they hadn't booked it, but the dress kind of dictated that it needed a particular venue. So I think, I mean, hopefully you haven't booked your venue and you're now thinking, oh my lord, I have not got my dress, and what if I don't like the venue anymore? We won't make you feel that way.
No.
But the sooner the better, because you just want a stress-free experience. It's not fast fashion. You're not going on ASOS and you can order it next day, deliver it. They're all handmade. And they take some time to be made because they're delicate garments, and love and care goes into them. So you need quite a lot of time before to get it sorted.
So, for clarity, how far in advance exactly? 12 months?
Ideally, 12 months. Very latest, I'd say 8 months. We can do soon. We can do on shorter time frames, but you're limiting your choice.
Yes, of course.
There may be additional fees because the designers charge for rush orders, which can be, a couple of hundreds of pounds, and why put yourself through that? But if you are in that situation, just ring us and we'll run through.
And the other thing I think to say is, if you're unsure about dresses that maybe any studio has, just message them, ring them, and we love talking it through with brides, don't we? Whether it's on Insta or Facebook or just over the telephone or email, just get in contact and we'll run through what we think we have based upon what you're looking at. But like anything, I think you go in with an idea of what you want, but actually what you eventually wear is sometimes substantially different.
Oh yeah, always. No, not always.
No,
always.
No.
There's two types of girls. One girl can come in and be like, this is what I want, and then they try on the complete opposite and they fall in love with that. Or there's another girl that would potentially come in and have no idea what they want. You just find whatever's comfortable for you. So I think just give yourself plenty of time to explore, really, and not panic about it, because like anything, it's a bit like an exam.
Is it?
More enjoyable. But
I think it is certainly the opposite end to an exam, but very enjoyable.
But what I'm saying is, when you've got an exam coming up and you're thinking, oh my God, I've only got 2 days to revise.
Good shout. Yeah.
And you panic and you're like, honestly, your revision, you're not that productive because you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Just need something. Yeah.
And you're like cramming and you're stressed. It's similar to finding your dress. Don't put that unnecessary stress on it. It's supposed to be an enjoyable experience. Not that revision's ever enjoyable, but I did used to like starting early on revision.
Yeah.
Doing colourful notes. Then you get to take your time with it and feel really proud about your notes and your colourful highlighters.
I've ever said how strange you are. Talking of Melissa being strange, we need to bring something up in front of everybody. And I'm sorry to do this in front of everybody on the World Wide Web, but we've got a particular issue brewing at Feathers and Florence, and it's been brewing for some time, and it's Melissa's obsession with the brides that come into the studio. And there is a certain amount of healthy obsession, but then the obsession that you want to be friends with every single one of the brides that comes through the door. And we have a home life like everybody else, and Melissa will come home after a busy day at the studio and go, oh yeah, I think she's going to be my best friend. I think she's going to be my best friend. I think we're going to get along really well. I'm like, you've seen maybe a dozen brides today. You can't possibly have them all as your best friend. And then you'll see another dozen tomorrow, and then next weekend. So you've got quite a few best friends.
Right. They mean the brides probably don't.
No, they don't know, and they don't know.
But I get really intimate with girls really quickly, because you come into the studio and I will help you in and out of the dresses, and we spend a lot of time together, and I do get attached to some of the brides. Some of the brides, I'm like, oh, I could see myself.
You say some, the majority of the brides.
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a new best friend, Melissa's the one. So you'll go out not only with your dream dress, you'll go out with a new maid of honour.
The thing is, I always joke, I'm like, oh, I'll be your part-time bridesmaid today. And, you know, I'm proofing up the dresses. But really, I'm like, please ask me.
Yeah, please.
Please ask me to be your bridesmaid for your actual wedding. Yeah, I don't know. I just really click with the brides that we had through the door. They're so lovely.
They're epic, aren't they, really?
They are amazing. And there are some in particular that I've come away and I'm like, I'm really hoping they reach out after they've had the wedding and ask me to be the friend, because I'm going to miss them.
Yeah, you are going to miss them. Because we talk to our brides quite a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of communication. It's not just come in, here's your dress,
off your pot.
see you in a bit. There's a lot. We do become really close, we think, to it.
Basically, I'm not a one-night stand kind of girl. Like,
no, you're not.
If you're coming through these doors, I'm that girl that gets obsessed and I want you to take me home to your mum.
Your mum and dad.
I met your mum, but I need to go and meet your dad now.
So we should put that on the website as a thing. If you're looking for a dress and a best friend.
No, it's already on the website.
Oh,
I've
yes, you are. You are.
Be your
Yeah,
best
you are.
friend
You
and
actually.
you got one.
Yeah, you are living up to that. Well done to you.
I told you, I'm not just putting words on there for the sake of it.
No, this is true.
I will fall in love with you. And especially if you find your dress here and you're in love with it, I'm in love with it more than you are.
Yeah.
I'm like so obsessed. I'm like, yes, girl. I think even the family members are like, calm down, Melissa. Like, she's our friend, not yours.
So at least we've addressed that anyway.
By the way, I just want shout out to my actual friends that reciprocate friendship, because I'm not trying to replace my actual friends. Like, I love my friends dearly. It's just I do fall in love with girls very quickly.
I know. It's a good job we haven't got a suit shop, isn't it?
Oh no, men I don't fall in love with them that quickly.
No.
As you know.
Well, this is another episode. We'll talk about that another episode. Well, I'm glad we've addressed it anyway, which is good. So hopefully you understand when you come to the studio, if Melissa does get obsessed with you, you've been pre-warned.
Yeah, but can we just make a point that it's not in a creepy way?
Absolutely not in a creepy way. There is no stalking, is there? Because no. It's just.
I will be sat waiting for a message.
Yeah, you will, yeah.
Hoping you'll ask me to be your friend.
Yeah, you'll always be active on Insta. You always. So, just message us, please. We hope you've enjoyed this vlog. We hope we've answered a really good question from one of our viewers. If you have got another question, if you think, actually, do you know what, I need to know a bit more about that, of course, you can just message us privately and we'll answer it. But if you think, oh, actually, that's another good question for everybody else to hear, then we would love to talk about it on camera in both a informational, factual, and a humorous way as well. Is that okay? Are you still with us? Good. You're actually still with us?
Yeah, did you not think I was?
No, I thought...
I was just letting you speak, because I've taken over this one. I feel like this is a Melissa vlog.
That's what it should. You're the intelligent, more attractive one of the two.
Thank you.
No, you are.
Thank you.
You are. I'm the cameraman, really, who's lucky enough to get in front. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Have a wonderful week, day, whatever you're doing. Don't forget, please subscribe below. We would love you to see more of this, because we think it will help. And that's everything. Say bye-bye, Melissa.
Goodbye.
Bye.